Okay, now that we have our motherboard installed, we need to get to install our DVD drive with our SATA cable that came with the motherboard. That package of SATA cables you got before, pull out one of those. You'll need that for the DVD drive. And also, get the package of screws that came with your case. Okay, before we put the drive in, we must take off the front panel piece here to slide the drive through into the case. And that's another reason why we kept off the back panel. It gives easier room to get in and maneuver in the case. This specific case is actually a little piece you just push in, and it's just a little plastic piece, and it just pops out. The front piece will just pop out here, just like this. You look, I can show you the front here. And I'm putting it at the bottom. I like it because it doesn't have to stretch the cable as long. And it's all about personal preference. Some people like it at top. I like to put it at the bottom. Just kind of slide this in here. Get it slid into place. Fit that in. Make sure everything fits well. See the drive's right here, nice and even. See the drive sticks out the back now right here. And what we'll do is, typically it has 4 screws right here. I'm just going to put one in the front and one in the back, because I don't see it necessary to have your drive that, I mean, nothing, you could have 1 screw in this probably total, and it would hold your drive just fine. You gotta make sure your drive is even at the front, and then just tighten this down. Kind of moves, so you might not want to tighten it all the way until you make sure you have it good. There. Now we come in on the back with the case right here. You'll see more screw holes as well. And even on some cases, you might not even want to do the back period. If your back panel is hard to get off, or other reasons keeping you, like my acrylic case and my other computer under my channel, it is very hard to get the back panel off because things are connected to it. So I do not actually have a screw onto the back of this on my Blu-ray drive in that specific computer. So I'm just doing this to make sure it's extra secure. No reason to have 8 screws, just a waste of time. And really, you could probably have 2 screws. There's one, just the 2 in the front. They keep it evenly stabilized. I mean, it's not going anywhere right now. It's kind of, that also keeps it from going up and down. See, right now you can't even move it. I'm just going to put this last screw in. Make it even. Things easy in the front. Now we will get to attaching the SATA cable. That stands for Serial Advanced Attachment Cable. Really, you just can call it a serial ATA cable, or SATA cable is what most everyone calls it. You have a couple options when you're down here. It's gonna go and zoom in. Well, zoom in just a little here and focus on it. Right down here you have your SATA ports right here, and then on the side right here you have a SATA port as well. This specific cable has an L bracket, and then the other side's flat. It's really up to personal preference what side you want it on. Sometimes the L bracket will go straight down, other times it go up. So in this, if it does not go straight down, but in this case, it goes straight down. So it's probably more effective on this drive to have it go straight down like that, and then plugging this in straight. It really doesn't matter what port you're plugging in. I would say put it in, depending on what hard drive, put your hard drives first, in the number 1 slot, which usually doesn't matter, like I said, and then put the DVD drives later. It helps in the order in the BIOS, so you don't have to change it later. So I just kind of stuffed this behind here for quick cable management to help keep clutter out of the way and help airflow in the case. And I'm just going to stick this in the middle one here. So we're only going to have a total of 3 hard drives in this computer. Just like that. And that is all it takes to install a DVD drive in your computer. If you have any questions, please ask below. And continue on to the next video on installing your power supply.